the front of his shirt has a Finnish flag. Assuming Levingy's the White Fox.
We can tell because he's got the yellow.
Yeah. He's got port 3, but rough start.
Yeah.
5.5 seconds. Already loses the stock.
Yeah, those Falco dittos, man. That's rough.
Just gonna see if you can find an opening. You said you played him. What kind of insights do you have as to what kind of Falco he plays? Is it kind of punish heavy or what?
He's played a lot of characters. He actually didn't play a ton of Falco. He was telling me he used to play Marth, so he played a little bit of Marth. But yeah, no, his Falco is just very fundamental, I'd say.
Yeah, and takes the stock right there.
Yeah.
Fairly even percent. Oh my goodness. The 12 to death off of one move. That is a good way to swing it back in Finland's favor.
Yeah. It's funny, he was talking about, he'd mentioned that PAL players are moving over to NTSC. Like, the Finnish melee scene is now mostly NTSC. So.
And right there, you see the late dare sending downwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more NTSC action.
That's NTSC only, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was talking about the differences between the two, and I think even most European players at this point prefer NTSC. I mean, there's it's unfortunate because PAL's a little bit more balanced. There's like very slight nerfs to characters like Marth and Falco, which makes it a little easier. Yeah, and it makes it a little easier for low-tier characters, but not much. And I don't know.
Well, despite what Reddit says, we don't have low-tier characters on screen here. Falco, of course, a very good,
characters that play some low tiers.
After it's the quickest commentator's curse I've ever seen. I was gonna say after a rough start, he's got himself in a good position, but loses the stock on the botched edge guard.
That's like a Minority Report style commentator's curse. Like they got cursed before it even happened. Like the precogs. The precogs got him.
But after all of that, you know, a little bit of an accident and another back throw F tilt. Levingy has spent a lot of this game keeping Bobby Big Balls off stage. I've been quite impressed. You know, this is the first time I'm seeing Levingy play. I was pretty impressed with that. There was, it seemed like you have two pretty punish-heavy players. I mean, most of that game was spent with at least one of the Falcos off stage. And that's why there were a lot of quick swings in that game. So Bobby took the first stock in 6 seconds, off-stage dare. Levingy ties it up with another off-stage dare. And then when it looks like Levingy's kind of establishing position, he comes up, gets like side B psych off stage. So FD makes relative sense if you got a punish heavy Falco. But Bobby starts off with the opening combo, so.
It almost looked like a stock there. That was very close to being just stock.
Yeah, kind of missed the dare.
Good up tilt, juggling. Very punishing.
This is about the most neutral we've seen played this entire set, more than all of Game 1 combined.
Yeah.
Interesting on FD, but Levingy actually takes it with 2 F smashes. Or not 2 F smashes, 2 smash attacks in one combo. My favorite kind of combo. Probably good, kind of ambiguous when he was going to do that back air. So Levingy kind of thinks he's going to send him to the left and reverses it. So he can kind of catch the DI there. Levingy off stage again, just get up attack is enough. Straight up angle. Not enough time to grab ledge. And Bobby's starting another combo already. And you kind of notice that if you saw Bobby versus Eddie the Kid, Eddie the Kid had a lead most of Game 1, kind of dropped it at the end, and then Game 2 was just so quick. Bobby great at adapting, and I mean, this is just looking a little brutal right now.
Yeah, I know he has a Marth, so maybe he should just pick Marth. I don't know.
Well, I mean, this is the last game, so. Oh wait, no, this is best of 5.
Isn't it best of 5? Yeah.
This is best of 5, and. Okay. I mean.
We have some chorus on that. That was really weird. I don't know. Did that make sense? Is that good?
I mean, in a matchup.
What did I just see?
In a matchup where momentum is swung so heavily, why give up the stock? Because now Levingy's right back in this. You know, you were discussing maybe going Marth. Why go Marth if Levingy can take this game?
I guess so.
I mean, he's was going to say he could have timed him out, but Bobby, kind of
Timing
reminiscent
someone out
of
for
that.
5 minutes on FD would be very impressive.
Kind of reminiscent of that first stock. Bobby has a nice combo, gets him off stage, but he's not able to finish it. He kind of misses the aerial. This is kind of caught in this weird percent where you don't know whether or not to double jump and kind of doubt yourself.
That was a good perfect shield.
Power shield.
Yeah, I'll say it's gone now, but the little corners above the port where it shows national flags, this is a rare opportunity for that to actually mean something.
Well, I mean, Kicks is British.
That's true, but no, almost all the time it's just America versus America.
I think they used to do state flags, but maybe that's too much effort. But good stuff to Bobby taking game 2.
We used to do state flags, but no one knew what the state flags looked like, so we stopped doing state flags.
But Maryland state flag is so cool.
Yeah,
Maryland
is like
the
the
Delaware
top tier
state flag look like, though?
What?
You know what the Delaware state flag looks like?
Is it the state steel on a blue background?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
as is
like
Virginia's, as is Wisconsin's, which is my state. So you know what?
That's half of all state flags, which is why everyone's state flag sucks besides Maryland's. Did you know Maryland's state flag is a coat of arms?
Yes, it is the Calverts and the Baltimores. But vexillologist that I am, I would rather talk about this match right here.
Sorry.
Levingy takes the first stock, taking him back to FD and staying with the Falco. So he's showing that he's sticking with this one character for most likely the entire set. We saw him gaining up a little bit of momentum in that last game. We're going to see if he can carry it through to this next game. The one thing I noticed, though, is he kind of seemed to... He was down 3 stocks to 1, technically. And as he started to bring that game back where it looked like he had a chance to take it, he's kind of flubbing a little bit. There were kind of weird double jumps and full hops, and just kind of caught, not seemingly knowing what to do. So we're going to...
I'm surprised he went back to FD.
I'm not.
Really?
I mean, last game was close, and he had momentum going in towards the end. I like him staying the course. If this is the stage where he's... In a Ditto, it really comes down to the stage where you're most comfortable, and if this is where you're most comfortable, why not go back?
I think he may have identified that he can get some mileage out of playing a more campy style. I'm noticing him lasering a lot more now, and he's doing a lot better. So I think maybe he figured out halfway through that match, just play patient, play fundamentals, don't go for big punishes, just like camp people out and let them get tilted and then win. Although, that was a pretty good spike, so both players here are very, very good. I think this has been very close so far, even though BBB is up 2 games.
There, yeah, catches up with him that time. You notice last game he had a couple times where he had that combo and missed the dare, and this time he went for an earlier double jump, so there was no ambiguity about whether or not it would hit. Just game in, got the dare, cleaned up that stock, which is good for Bobby. Had a little bit of trouble with that, and it's kind of let Levingy back into games. I'm assuming he's just going to dare. Oh, he lets him back to ledge. That'll clean it up. Yep. Bobby looked like he was leaving a little bit of room for error, but he's going to